This is Teachers Talk Radio at the Vet Show. Hi Darcy, welcome.
Hello Tom, nice to be here.
You've just done your talk at the Vet Show.
Yes, I have.
What was it about? Give us a short synopsis of that.
Okay, a short synopsis is about the importance of being active and offsetting that against technology. So I think the importance is we're so good at getting the kids involved in technology and they're so savvy about that, but they're not so brilliant at moving anymore. The sedentary hours, the time spent on screens. So the importance of being active, and of course I have a small charity which we put into physical education in primary schools that is called Dance Fitness. It's called DD Mix for Schools, Diverse Dance Mix, and that is a more inclusive, I suppose. It's there to support all sports and athletics, to give kids more confidence in being active and enjoying it, and think of it not as a chore. I want them to have more enjoyable, positive feelings about being active, and that's something that they can stay with them for life. And in dance and music is kind of given, isn't it? It's such a brilliant way, but we want to break down those barriers so it's a more common thing and that it's not deleted, from physical activity.
Did you do your get everyone up and dance thing again,
you
did last year?
Of course.
Did they enjoy it?
Yeah, if you're going to talk about movement, you've got to get them moving, to understand it, and to also to actually feel all those positive. There's the 5 key elements of well-being, and that's the thing about bonding. When you move together, you create that trust, you create that liking and that good behavior, but it creates a wonderful bonding between you, and you start smiling together, and it breaks down all those barriers. And I just wanted them to feel that, because everybody's a bit cold and they've just arrived, and you can see everybody was like, I don't know how to move my arms suddenly, and then suddenly they all relax. It breaks down all those inhibitions.
No, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So sort of talking wider in education for you, when you were at school, let's go back to you at school just briefly, which teachers inspired you to be what you are now? What did they do for you and with you that really gave you that platform to do what you're doing now?
Well, it's really interesting. I went to a state school, and I presume a lot of people wouldn't think that Darcy Bussell would go to a
No, I
school.
looked you up, I knew it before you arrived.
So I went to a state school, and I was very lucky. I was in a really out-of-the-box sort of state school. They were really trying new things all the time. So we did a lot of drama. We did even meditation, which was amazing to relax us all and to kind of find our inner peace. At a primary school, that's pretty unusual. And also, of course, a lot of movement. We had a lot of great clubs. I was from a single parent until I was about 7. And so to have great clubs afterwards was so important for me to keep me busy, and so that I was not at home on my own, things like that. And so it was a brilliant school, Fox Primary, I'll sell it. And I was very lucky, so I learned many cross-curriculum kind of activities, from table tennis. I was part of even the football team, the boys' football team, they allowed me to join in. And because I was very dyslexic, I found it very difficult in the classroom. But they were on board trying to help me there as well, to break down those.
Well, that's amazing, because if you think back then, it was probably less common that there was as much thing.
They just thought I was a lazy kid, but I was really not a lazy kid, because I couldn't sit still. I wanted to be part of everything. But of course, the things that I found really difficult, you run away from. That's a natural thing for any child.
Yes.
And I was very lucky. My mum knew that I was quite hyper, and that dancing was a perfect solution. To
So is that when she sort of took you to dance classes?
Yeah.
And
So
else?
From the age of 5, I started dance classes, and of course I was lucky because I did that every Saturday. But as part of school, it wasn't part of physical education at all. I mean, we did drama, so I did say that, and that was a great way of expressing our individuality and role playing and things like that. Really important. But we know now that all of those things have been deleted, and dance is not even seen as an important part of physical education.
No.
And dance has so many things to give, especially when we're multicultural now in schools. To think of the diversity of kids from all these different countries, we want to celebrate that. And dance is the most easy and inclusive way to do that.
Final question.
Yes.
If you could say to schools to do less or more of something, what would it be in the less and more column?
Less maths, more dance. Yes, I said it.
Let's
You know, the wonderful thing with technology is it's all there at our fingertips. What we don't have is proper movement and understanding to break up those long classroom hours. And just do a plug and play, a movement will get them focused and the attention back, because that's so important that our bodies are moving. That's what keeps us healthy.
This is Teachers Talk Radio at The Vet Show.